Okay, this is going to be a video on finding solutions and factors with polynomials given no clues. Okay, so what you want to do, all right, we're going to find all the factors and solutions. I'm just going to write F and S for factors. I'll do that for the first one, factors, solutions. Okay, so what you're looking to do is come up with your possibilities. We talked about that in the last lesson. Factors of 2 are 1 and 2. Factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, 6. So that's plus or minus 1 divided by 1 is 1, 2 divided by 1 is 2. 1 divided by a half, 2 divided by 2 is 1, 1 divided by 3 is 1/3, 2 divided by 3 is 2/3, okay? 1 divided by 6 is 1/6, 2 divided by 6 is 1/3. So here are your possibilities. Now, you want to look at the sign changes. I only have one sign change. That means I should have one positive, okay? And since it's degree 3, 2 negatives. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start guessing, but I'm going to guess with the negatives, okay? So I'm going to start with -1. Okay, I'm using x cubed, x squared, x a number. So that's 6, 5, -3, -2. All right, that's 6, that's -6, that's -1. That's 1, that's -2, that's 2, that's 0, okay? All right, so what I got there, okay, is 6x squared, okay? All right, that's a solution. So I got solution, factor, okay? So then I got 6x squared minus 1x minus 2. And what I should try to do now is factor it. This times this is -12. Factors of -12 that would add up there would be -4 and 3. 6x squared minus 4x plus 3x minus 2. GCF would be 3x. That would be 2x. That would be 1. That would be -2. So 3x minus 2. 2x plus 1. That's going to be x equals 2/3. X equals -1/2. And I'm done. That's it. Okay, so I was given nothing, and that's how I was able to factor it. Okay, all right, let's take a look at this one. All right, plus or minus factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, and 6. Factors of 4 are 1, 2, and 4. So plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3, plus or minus 6, plus or minus 1/2, plus or minus 2 over 2 is 1, 3 over 2 is 3/2. 6 over 2 is 3, which is already there, then divided by 4, so 1/4. 2 over 4 is a half, 3/4. 6 over 4 is 3/2, so that's the possibility. Now, if you look at this, I only have one sign change. That's 1 positive, 2 negative. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to guess the negative ones to start. So I got -1, I got x cubed, x squared, x a number. So that's going to be 4, 19, 19, -6. So that's 4, that's -4, that's 15, that's -15, that's 4, that's -4, that's -10. So that one doesn't work, okay? So now I'm going to do the same thing, but now I'm going to try -2. It's the same numbers, okay? So that's 0, 4, be -8, that's 11, that's -22, that's -3, that's 6, that's 0. Boom, so that's one of them. So I got factors, solutions. Okay, so one of the solutions is x equals -2. This is the factor. So if this is x cubed, this is x squared now. So I got 4x squared plus 11x minus 3. That's going to be -12. Okay, that would be positive 12 and -1. So 4x squared plus 12x minus 1x minus 3. That'd be x times 4x gives me that, x times -1, 4x times that gives me 3. So my factors are 4x plus 3. I'm sorry, x plus 3, 4x minus 1. Solution out of that would be -3. Solution out of that would be 1/4. Okay, so I guessed that till I found it. I just keep going. Okay, okay, you guys try those. All right. Now, same deal, factors, solutions. Okay, plus minus, factors of 6, 1, 2, 3, and 6. Factors of 2, 1, and 2. All right, 1/2. All right, 2 divided by 2 is 1, 3 divided by 2 is 3/2. okay? So I also have one sign change here. So one positive, two negative, okay? So I'm gonna guess the negative one's the start. I got x cubed, x squared, x number. So that's gonna be 2, 15, 25, negative 6. So that's 2, that's negative 2, that's 13. It's negative 13, that's 12, that's negative 12, that's negative 18. So it's not that one. So I tried negative 2 with that. So that's 2, that's negative 4, that's 11, that's negative 22, that's 3, that's negative 6, which is negative 12. That does not work, okay? Yep, that's not right, okay? So then I'm gonna try negative 3. So that's 2, that's negative 6, that's 9, that's negative 27, that's negative 2, that's positive 6, that's 0. So there's the first one that worked. Factor solutions. Okay? And so what I got here is I got 2x squared plus 9x minus 2. Now, here's the problem. If I go to multiply that, I get negative 4. Are any of those factors going to add up to that? No. So what becomes, this becomes my final factor. And then what I got to do is I got to do the quadratic formula to come up with the solution. When something's not factorable, the quadratic formula will always work. So negative 9 plus or minus b squared minus 4ac. All right, let me actually write that out, the quadratic formula first. Negative b. All right, so that would be negative 9. That would be 9 squared minus 4 times 2 times negative 2, all over 2 times 2. That's negative 9 plus or minus, that's 81 minus 4 times 2 would be 8 times negative 2 would be negative 16. So that would be 97. Okay. All right. Now, could I break down 97? I don't think I can. 97 divided by 3, no. No, I think that's as far as I can go. So my other solution here is negative 9 plus or minus the square root of 97 all over 4. Okay. I think that that is correct. Just want to double check that real quick. Yep, that is correct. Okay. Let's do another one. Okay. So I got 4. All right. So here I got one sign change. That's 1 positive, 3 negatives. Why 3 negatives? Because I got degree 4. Okay. So plus and minus. Okay. 1, 2, and 4 plus some factors of 8 are these. So plus and minus 1, plus and minus 2, plus and minus 4, plus and minus 1/2, plus and minus 2 over 2, which is 1, 4 over 2, which is 2, okay, 1/4, okay, 2/4, which is 1/2, 4/4, which is 1, 1/8, 2/8 is a fourth, 4/8 is a half. So that's my possibilities there, okay? All right, so I'm gonna try the negatives. Okay, so I got x to the 4th, x cubed, x squared, x a number. So that's gonna be 32, 0, negative 1, negative 4. That's 8, negative 8, 24, negative 24, negative 24, 24, 23, negative 23, negative 27. So we know that's not good. Let's go to negative 2. I got 8, 32, 0, negative 1, negative 4. So that's 8, that's negative 16, that's 16, that's negative 32, that's negative 32, that's 64, 63, 100 and negative 126. So that one's not good either. Okay, let's try negative 4 in there. okay? So it's gonna be 8, 8 times that would be negative 32, it's gonna be 0, 0, 0, 0, negative 1, negative 1 times that is 4, that's 0. Okay, so that's the first one that worked. Okay, so my factors, solutions, first solution was x equals negative 4, so that's gonna be x plus 4, okay? Now, what is this? If this is x to the 4th, this is x cubed. So I got 8x cubed, this is x squared, this is x, this is number. All right, well, this becomes that cube factoring. Okay, that's a minus, plus, and plus. Cube root of x, 8x cubed is 2x. Cube root of 1 is 1. 2x times that's got to give me 4x squared. 1 times 1 would give me that. Multiply those to get me that number. Now, this solution's easy. That's going to be a half. That one's going to be the quadratic formula. We talked about that before. Negative 2 plus or minus 2 squared minus 4 times 1 all over 2 times 4. Okay, so it's negative 2 plus or minus 4 minus 4 times 4 is 16 times 1 is 16 all over 8. So it's negative 2 plus or minus square root of negative 12 all over 8. Okay, so if I break down negative 12, that's 2 and 6, 2 and 3. And since that's negative, I have the I. Okay, and all those are divisible by 2. So x equals negative 1 plus or minus 1i square root of 3 all over 4. Okay, so that's how you do that. Okay, why don't you guys go ahead and try those. Okay, and now I'm going to demonstrate one more. Okay, so I've got one sign change. Okay, so that's 1 positive. Okay, that means I have to have 3 negatives. Okay, all right. My possibilities are plus and minus. Factors of 9 are 1, 3, and 9. Factors of 1 are 1. That's easy. So these are the only ones I'm going to have to try. Okay, so I'm going to try the negatives, so negative 1. So x to the 4th, 1, x cubed, 6, x squared, 8, x negative 6, number negative 9. Okay? 1 plus that'd be negative 1, 5, negative 5, 3, negative 3, negative 9, positive 9, 0. Okay? So one of them that works is x equals negative 1. That factor would be x plus 1. Now, this is x cubed, x squared, x, and number. Now the problem here is that doesn't factor easily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep on going with these other ones. So I'm going to try negative 3 now. So 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. That's 2. That's negative 6. That's negative 3. That's 9. That's 0. Okay? So here's another one that works. Which factor would be this? Now, this is x cubed. This is x squared. This is x. This is number. So 1x squared plus 2x minus 3. That's pretty easy. Factors of 3 are 1 and 3. Since that's negative, I would make that side negative. Okay, so I got 1x squared minus 1x plus 3x minus 3. Okay, that's x, 3, negative 1. Okay, so I got x minus 1, x plus 3. It's another one, x plus 3. So I got x equals 1, x equals negative 3. So all of those, there's a double root there. All of those end up being the solutions. Okay, all right. So go ahead and give this one a shot, and that should put you on the success to finding all the solutions and all the factors.